Stadium here in Kansas City. Well, today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now the Raiders have got him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
37-yard line.
Now Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time at a Las Vegas first.
First down.
They go play action. Cousins. And that is incomplete on the coverage.
first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This now a 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Las Vegas.
Back to throw. Mendoza. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Naylor, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Running left is Walker. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They have to be a little bit frustrated because this defense is doing almost enough, but not quite enough to get off the field. They force back-to-back third down situations to start the drive, but can't come up with the key play defensively to finish things off.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to Genty on first down. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Mendoza. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Team's first sack of the game. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Back to throw. Mendoza. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Mendoza. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Raiders trying on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Mahomes going to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And all the way down to the 9. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 44 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Raiders 7. Harrison Butker and a kickoff 14-6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Mendoza throwing to start the drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mendoza. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Mendoza. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Las Vegas first down.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mendoza. That one complete to Naylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll go. Here's Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Las
Ashton
Vegas.
Genty. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Matt Gay.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. And now an audible here into something else. And here's Mendoza off the play fake. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Trying to get down into his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Mendoza now from the gun on third down. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Mahomes now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Walker. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Mendoza. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Mendoza. He has Mayer complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15. First down, Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw again. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Now they'll change things up.
Raiders first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up